Chamber Snake proudly presents True Life Hunting Adventures.
Hey, welcome to this week's episode. This week, you're going to follow along with me as I head down to South Texas and meet up with the guys at the Outlaw Ranch as we get after some whitetails. So stay tuned, you don't want to miss this adventure.
He said, boy, you got some big old shoes to fill. Kick back a few shots of the jar when you want to. Never leave a good friend astray. These guns I'm passing down Sunday ain't toys.
Oh my God.
Got some big old shoes to fill. I've been working like a dog out in them fields. Kick back a few shots of the jar when you want to. Never take it too far. Never leave a good friend astray. You gotta mean what you say, a good firm handshake. These guns I'm passing out Sunday ain't toys. A few rolls for a southern boy. You got some big old shoes to fill.
I just shot the biggest buck of my life.
Hey, joining me on this hunt will be Stephen Stone and his wife Tiffany. They were given the opportunity to come down and hunt on the ranch with the guys from Over the Edge Outdoors. So once we got everything loaded up that morning, we headed out for our first hunt.
Puts oil on that belt.
You want to take a look at it?
Before I get done that time period, when I'm done, I can go do whatever.
Well, it didn't take long. As soon as the sun broke in the clouds there, we started seeing deer. This is a 20,000 acre ranch. This is all free range whitetails. So, the best way to hunt these deer, I believe, we got stands set up everywhere, but, first thing in the morning, we like to drive around on the buggy and see what we can see. So, but we just weren't seeing the deer that we were looking for. After driving around for a while and glassing, we just weren't seeing the deer that we were hoping that we would see. And so Chuck had an idea. He said we'd go to the other side of the ranch there. And, as soon as we got to where he was wanting to go, we spotted a nice buck and we got one to get set up on him. Yeah, this was a nice buck. He was a nice 11 pointer, so we figured we'd get Steven out, get him up on the sticks, and get a little better look at this buck and see if it was one that we wanted to take. Well, man, that was a great buck. But you know, he wasn't old enough, didn't meet the age restriction that they had set there on that ranch. So, you know, we figured we'd get back, get everything loaded up, get regrouped, and head on back to the ranch. So, you know, once we got back to the ranch, we decided, you know, that evening we would split up and head out on separate ways, you know, go separate ways on the ranch, see what we would see. So, stay tuned after the break to see what happens on our evening hunt.
Chamber Snake, your next generation of gun safety. Offered in the most popular calibers of shotgun, rifle, and handgun. Chamber Snake, your gun guardian. Crimson Talon broadheads. Massive hemorrhaging and unmistakable blood trails.
Crimson Talon did its job though. There's blood all over that arrow.
Crimson Talon broadheads. A storm is coming. First Class Trophy Ranch, your next destination to that trophy of a lifetime.
Hey, welcome back from the break. Now let's get back to the hunt. Well, me and Steven split up this evening, you know, here on the ranch, and I decided to go to a little stand we call the horseshoe stand. Once I got everything set up, got up in the stand, you know, got myself sprayed down with the deception scents, you know, it didn't take long for the deer to start appearing. Well, I just got up in the stand here and got everything set up and looking for some hogs to come in. So they've been doing a lot of damage here and tearing up this feeder out here. So hopefully I can get one on the ground with the Tika. You know, also looking for some management bucks here. So stay with me. We'll see what we can get on the ground. I was sitting there watching these does, and you know, they were acting kind of skittish, spooky. You know, I didn't know if it was just me or what, but there's a lot of pigs in the area too, so I didn't know if they were acting nervous about them or what was going on. You know, a few minutes passed by there. I was watching them for a while and happened to look off back at the feeder, and lo and behold, there was this nice buck there. And I mean, he was a really, really nice buck.
really, really nice buck. I didn't want to take it yet. I wanted to make sure. I'm going to show the guys back at the ranch, make sure that's one that we want to take, but he was a really, really beautiful 8-point. You know, I haven't got no hogs showing up yet. I'm about out of daylight, so I'll probably get my stuff all packed up here and just sit and wait until I get picked up, but you can bet I'll be right back in here in the morning, and if they give me the green light on that buck, I'm sure enough gonna take him, but if not, I'll be right back in here and hopefully some hogs show up or something bigger, so I'm gonna get all packed up and get on out of the stand.
The founding principle of Lucky Duck was simple. Help hunters fool their prey. The spinning wing duck decoy, our first product, brought customer service, better built products, and duck meat all to the table. 25 years later, that core mission still rings true. Whether it's our legendary carver Dave Constantine, Rick Paulette's industry-leading animal sounds, or the world champion hunters that use them, one thing is for sure, we are the masters of deception.
Country. It's not a place you visit, a station on the radio, or even a state of mind. It's who you are. It finds its roots in your connection with the land and the animals that live there. You go the extra mile and always give back more than you take. You put family first and sow seeds for the next generation to reap. You get up before dawn to see the world more clearly. That's country. Mossy Oak Breakup Country.
If you use your trail cam as a hunting tool for catching shots of the wildlife on your property or for security, you need Buck Finder. You don't have to look through hundreds of useless pictures anymore. Buck Finder can sort and search them for you automatically. It will even separate the bucks from the does. Now you can just click on the shots you want to see and skip the rest. Forget organizing SD cards and wasting time on the computer. Subscribe today at thebuckfinder.com.
Hey, welcome back from the break. Now let's catch back up on our next morning's hunt. You know, this morning hunt, I mean, we got out, the fog had really set in, you know, and it was pretty thick once we got in the stand and everything, and, you know, fog started clearing up a little bit. We seen a few does and a smaller buck, but we just weren't seeing the buck that we were looking for, so we decided to pack up, head on back to the ranch, and we decided we'd come back to that stand later on in the afternoon.
Well, we're back up in the stand this afternoon here. Just had a little buck go to the feeder and stuff, and there's a couple of certain bucks here we're looking for, so hopefully one of them will show up before it gets too dark, and if not, it's been a great hunt, and not sure if we'll be able to make it out in the morning, so, but stay with me. We'll see if we can get something on the ground.
You know, as we sat there watching that smaller buck, you know, we kept looking at him, glassing around, watching everywhere. And all of a sudden, off to our right, out come the buck we had been after. just got it done. Me and Kevin been here, and we had a little buck out here. We seen this buck yesterday and couldn't get on him. And as you can see by the footage, the Tika 308 ate again, and he is not going nowhere. Just like everything I've shot with this gun, I mean, it put him down to the ground, and I'm super excited. First South Texas deer. I can't thank Kevin and Chuck and them enough for having me down, and all I want to do is go over here and get my hands on him. Kevin, he's dealt with me for 3 days now, driving me around, and I appreciate it. I appreciate everything you do with me, Kevin. Every time we're down here, me and this man right here, we always kill stuff. So, and like I said, he is not going nowhere.
Not a bit.
I think he got smacked and he's laying right there. So
the Tika did its job.
So we're gonna get off here. We're gonna get over here and get our hands on him. So stay with us. Well, here he is, my first South Texas buck, and I owe it all to you, Kevin. You've put up with me for the past 3 days, and man, he's super heavy. I didn't think they were like this, and I mean, this is a free range deer. I mean, his color is just crazy. He's got like kind of a mule deer color to him, and I'm super ecstatic with
Gray
this.
patch and a chocolate forehead.
And his forehead's got like a divot. I mean,
old boy's been around a long time.
Well, the Tika
got it done.
The Tika ain't gonna let him be around no more. So, but I can't.
Congratulations, brother.
Thank you enough, man. I appreciate everything you do with me, and every time I come down here and hunt with you and Chuck, we have a good time, and I'm super ecstatic about this deer. I mean, I don't know what to say. I mean, he's super nice. So
gorgeous animal.
Well, we're gonna get off here. We're gonna get him all loaded up and get him back to the ranch, get some pictures and stuff, and looks like it's celebration time tonight.
Celebration time.
So,
fresh backstrap.
I appreciate it again, man. I appreciate everything. Everything you do for me, I appreciate it. So, hey, this week's tip from the field, we're going to join the guys from Alamo Outdoor World as they tell you a little bit about the buck finder. Hey, I just want to share a little moment with you guys. I've been here for a few days hunting with the guys at Alamo Outdoor World. They have this great product called the buck finder. And I'm sitting here with Chuck, the inventor of it, and Kevin, one of the guides here at the ranch.
All right, everybody, this is Buck Finder. It's a product we created this year to help locate your deer, sort through your trail camera pictures a lot easier. Basically, you upload your SD card into your own personal website with your login. You click on the folder of the stand you want to look at. Let me find the folder here. Stand we just loaded this morning. This is a stand we call Cheryl's Blind. I have to shorten that up. So basically this is what Buck Finder does for you automatically. There's 353 total images. There's 156 images with bucks in them and 12 unknown images. These are your buck pictures. You can make them larger for easier viewing. If you got a particular buck you want to look at, you can highlight that and move that to a different folder so you can keep up with that particular buck by itself. But basically these are all your buck pictures. so you don't have to look through all 353. You can just go look at your bucks. There's an unknown folder. This is probably my favorite. All those pictures that don't have deer in them, that's got a tree blowing or something stupid. These are all the blank photos. You don't have to waste your time looking at those anymore. It also looks for people, so you don't have to scroll through all the pictures of people, or if you're looking for people maybe poaching on your land, you can click on the people folder and it'll show you any images that have pictures of people in them. That's basically the buck finder.
Hey, if you're interested in finding out more about the buck finder, make sure you check out AlamoOutdoorWorld.com or thebuckfinder.com.
If you use your trail cam as a hunting tool for catching shots of the wildlife on your property or for security, you need Buck Finder. You don't have to look through hundreds of useless pictures anymore. Buck Finder can sort and search them for you automatically. It will even separate the bucks from the does. Now you can just click on the shots you want to see and skip the rest. Forget organizing SD cards and wasting time on the computer. Subscribe today at thebuckfinder.com.
Well, as you can see, I was super excited to get my hands on this buck. You know, I can't thank the guys enough for Alamo Outdoor World, the Outlaw Ranch. You know, Chuck and Kevin, they're really good friends of mine. We've become really good friends over the past few years. You know, I feel like they're more like family than friends. So if you're looking for a great hunt, make sure you check out the guys Alamo Outdoor World or the Outlaw Ranch, and they'll really take care of you. So thanks for tuning in this week. Make sure you tune in next week for another great adventure.
Tune in every week and follow us on social media so you can stay up to date with our latest adventures.